Scary, one of the most complicated, meaningful words we know. Scary. It has a million different meanings to a billion different people. Watching an 18+ movie when you're only 13, that could be scary. Telling ghost stories around a campfire, that could be scary too. But to some, pure horror comes from looking in the mirror. Sickening, disgraceful, absolutely wretched horror. Now that's scary. One day you wake up and look in the mirror. That scar on your face wasn't there yesterday, was it? You swear your stomach was flatter, your legs were thinner, and your face was clearer. Your hair was longer, there was a gap between your legs, and your eyes were brighter, right? Have you really been living all this time and you've never noticed? You've never noticed how truly ugly you are? Days pass, but now you can't stay away from the mirror. You're being pulled back, held back by the gaping arms of your flaws and imperfections. Self-consciousness consumes you. Maybe if you try one last time, you could have a shot. But still, when you look in the mirror, all you can see is a disgusting mess of the person you used to be. No longer can you go outside, no longer can you go to school. They might see the wreck that is your body. For 14 years, you let your family, friends, and random strangers look at you. You let them look at you. Nobody should have to look at you. But why can't you look like the girl in the ad? Why can't you have obvious results within 2 weeks of daily use? You're just a disgusting, pathetic excuse for a 14-year-old girl. Now you're attached to the mirror. It owns you, it controls you, and it consumes you. Every living inch of your body, not an hour can pass before you are lured back into the death trap. No matter how hard you try, you always find yourself back at the addictive metallic window that pictures a mess of a child. It's as though you're gazing into a funhouse mirror. Everywhere you look, you're overwhelmed by some new imperfection. And sometimes, on your worst days, you don't doubt that you're just a wasted life. The runt of the pack, the one broken toy in a set of perfect figurines, the problem, the mistake, the one that wasn't meant to be made. You call yourself human, more like an excuse for a life. Sometimes, on your worst days, it'd be better to be non-existent, to disappear. That would be easier than having to face your reflection, your haunting, disgusting, dull reflection that taunts you every single day of your miserable life. But why? What has pushed you to the point that you'd rather be dead than face yourself? It's not the kids at school, they're not making fun of you. It's not your parents, they're not telling you to lose weight. It's you. You're tearing yourself apart day by day, tearing apart every inch of self-respect you have left until there's nothing. But what is it that's pushing you to do this? To be someone you're not. Media, skinnier waist, smoother legs, whiter teeth, clearer skin, stronger hair, longer hair, softer hair, flat stomach, bikini body, thin legs, gimmicks, ads, posters, campaigns, hundreds and hundreds of valuable dollars that you spent on useless product filled with chemicals. Trying to feel like you're not a wasted life, like there might be hope for you to fit in, like you have a purpose and you're not the runt of the pack, you're not the broken toy, like you're not a worthless, useless mistake. Trying to pry yourself away from the mirror and back into a world where you can let yourself live, where you're not being held down by the chains of society's sick, twisted idea of the perfect body. But those images, those models that are paid millions to starve themselves and flash fake smiles on their underwear, those are the weights that hold down your chains. Those images are the reality of our bodies covered by a mask of society's expectations, of society's dark, demeaning definition of pretty. The images you see, the power they have over you, and the self-worth they suck out of you until you're so sick of it that you choose death over life. Now that's scary.